Yo guys, and welcome back towards this new video here on the channel. I'm hoping you're having an absolutely amazing day, and on today's video we're going to talk about Bitcoin, Ethereum, and we'll be going over some classic markets as well, because there are some very interesting things we're currently looking at. Besides that, the FOMC meeting will be happening today, and probably we're going to get a hike in the interest rates today as well. So I will be discussing what will be probably happen with Bitcoin and much more. So please watch this video till the end. It is going to be definitely very valuable. So first of all, what happened on Bitcoin on the daily time frame? If we're looking at Bitcoin, and I was just actually thinking about this since the beginning of 2022 here, so basically since the beginning of the new year, Bitcoin has been moving sideways. We've been moving in approximately already 76 days in a row here, the whole year already, in a sideways market. We've not really seen a lot of developments, and basically Bitcoin has been bouncing between that 44,000 US dollars towards the 34 or 35,000 US dollars. We've been bouncing in this range, and so far we really have not been deciding what we're going to do. But before going into towards my Bitcoin analysis, guys, I want to talk about some crazy things here. If we're looking at gold, gold has been decreasing over the days massively, and that is very weird to see here, because in times of uncertainty, in times of high interest not interest rates, but high inflation, usually people are going to look at the safe bet, and usually that is gold. But currently, money is still moving out of gold, but money is also not moving in towards the S&P 500, the companies. Also, the S&P 500 is losing value over the recent days here. Basically, for the past, let me say this correctly, 71 days, just like Bitcoin has been, we've been trading in a massive downtrend for the S&P 500. And right now, the question is here, where is the money really moving? Because the money is not moving in Bitcoin, the money is not moving in gold, and also not in these companies. So where is the money going? That is the question we should be asking ourselves right here. However, the S&P 500 is usually in very high correlation with Bitcoin, and what we can see over here on the market is that the S&P 500 looks to create a very beautiful reversal structure. Why am I saying so? Is because if we're going to look at the S&P 500, and if you don't know already, this is extremely important to look at. The S&P 500 has been creating a very interesting structure here on the RSI and on the price section. The RSI has been seeing a significant growth of strength basically, while the price section did came down further on here, indicating us we're creating several bullish divergence, to be clear, on the daily time frame. And of course, the daily time frame is one hell of a bullish time frame to be looking at if you're going to create such kind of a divergence. So very strong momentum divergence is currently getting created on the S&P 500, together with a falling wedge structure, what is actually right now breaking out towards the upside, indicating us that we're probably going to see more bullishness for the S&P 500 returning towards the market. As well, today we're probably going to get the hike of the interest rates of probably 25 basis points, so 0.25% in a hike of interest rates. If that's going to be happening, it wouldn't be all too bad, because why the market did came down is because people were anticipating the interest rate hike. And if it right now comes, probably the fear will come down massively, and people are indeed going to be looking at safe havens like gold, like Bitcoin, and all the printed money that's currently coming. How does it come in the market? They pump it in towards the stock market. So I personally do not really think we're going to come much lower than this point for the S&P 500. And the S&P 500 is, in the end of the day, going to drag Bitcoin up again as well. As well, on the RSI, we can see that we're creating a beautiful downtrend. And this downtrend is currently getting broken. This downtrend is almost getting broken, I should say. It's not getting broken yet here. But this could be, of course, an extremely bullish breakout for the S&P 500. And we could be seeing, of course, a further increasement towards the upside getting generated from up this point here. Looks actually pretty good, right? So as well, we can see gold is coming down here, and Bitcoin is moving sideways. So money is going out of gold, but where is it exactly going? That is the question we should be asking ourselves. Right now, everyone is afraid that the hike of the interest rates is going to be resulting in asset classes like gold, indeed, going to come further down here. But actually, we still are seeing more and more inflation. We're seeing 8% inflation with only a hike of 0.25% interest rates. We're probably not really going to be seeing massive decreasement in terms of inflation. So I still think that gold over time is going to be a good investment, just like Bitcoin. Of course, I rather will be investing in Bitcoin than gold. So let me right now start off with discussing Bitcoin, because I totally not discussed Bitcoin yet on this update. But let me right now talk about Bitcoin. First of all, we discussed S&P 500 is looking great here for accumulation. So on the wider scale, Bitcoin is also a good period to be buying right here. If we're looking at the S&P 500, we can, at the Bitcoin chart on the 1 hour time frame, we can clearly see previous major resistance target currently is flipping into support. Looks actually like a very beautiful buy zone here. Like you can see on the arrows, we saw a beautiful, perfect retest, and we are right away bouncing from off it. Right now, I actually do expect a further continuation in towards the day as soon as we're going to get the hike of the interest rates. I personally do not really think the market is going to come down, what everyone is anticipating, because the market already came down from this point over here. Over here from this point, we already came down massively the beginning of halfway point of February because people were anticipating that hike of interest rates. So the hike of the interest rates is already priced in. So once it comes out, everyone expects the market is going to come down, but I personally think we're going to come up from that point. So if we're going to look at the 4 hourly time frame, you can see important resistance zone. It's indeed a very important resistance zone where we're currently looking at and what we currently have to be breaking. But what we can see on the market is that we're forming higher low after higher low after higher low after higher low. We are seeing an increasement of strength across the border. We're seeing the price action forming higher lows continuously towards the upside, but at the same time we're still forming these lower highs as well, right? So it looks to be that Bitcoin is still in a consolidation phase here. We're squeezing the price action in towards an apex, and we're going to be breaking out at some point here. But looking at this horizontal resistance range here, where we did sell several rejections from off, it is likely to see a breakthrough eventually through it. Of course, like a few hours ago, we tried to break above it. We went above it, but not close above it, so that is why we officially not broke out yet. So far, I still want to be seeing a 4 hourly close above the $40,000. If we do have that, I will probably be extremely bullish for the coming hours ahead of ourselves. But so far, we have not seen it. So far, I will still stay pretty neutral on the 4 hourly time frame for Bitcoin. The daily time frame for Bitcoin actually looks pretty interesting, of course, right? We saw a very strong bounce yesterday, and what we should be taking in consideration right here is that S&P 500 is looking very strong right here from up this point. As well, Bitcoin is looking to create this critical downtrend on the market over here. If we can be able to be breaking above this dotted line over here, as you can see, if we do break above it with the daily close, we are probably as well going to see some more market volatility towards higher targets on Bitcoin. So what we're really waiting for right here is that break above that downtrend over there. And if we do break above it, we're probably going to see some further continuations towards higher targets. So I do definitely look forward towards what we're going to get from this range here. But it actually looks pretty exciting in terms of the consolidation Bitcoin is currently getting generated. Then talking real quickly about the Bitcoin shorts here, we've seen that we had a 70% decreasement of the total shorts used on bitfinex on Bitcoin. Like you can see on the past 1 day and 20 hours, we've been seeing a 73% decreasement in shorts. So before we were seeing a big whale enter these shorts on the 11th of March, but right now it looks to be that whale already exited its short trades. Is it out of anticipation of a big move that is yet to come for Bitcoin? Most certainly it is, because I will be always follow the smart money. And what we can right now see here, that these shorts are exiting the market, it shows that smart money is exiting their shorting positions, and that could be a very bullish sign for Bitcoin actually. Then if we're going to look at the funding rates on Bitcoin, we can see the funding is still negative across the border on Binance, Bybit, all the major exchanges, FTX as well, are having negative funding rates. What does it mean? It still means the market is over leveraged towards the downside, which should mean their chance on the short squeeze is still more likely to achieve in the coming days ahead of ourselves. Giving you an update on my trade, I'm still in a decent profit. It's a swing trading position, so we'll keep it open for a longer sustainable period of time here. I'm currently already $1,200 approximately in profit. Only using a 5x leverage, very low leverage, but the reward could be, of course, be extremely high here. If you do want to be joining me with these trades, make sure to sign up the link in the description to get also $4,100 deposit bonus. And while you're going to sign up your account on Bybit, I've got a very special altcoin for you guys to look in towards. It is an altcoin that Bybit is also co-founder on, and it's no promotion whatsoever. But yesterday, I was sitting there with the CEO of Bybit. I was talking to him, and he was basically talking, and I'm not able to say it. I'm not allowed to say it, actually. So please, this is absolutely insider information. He told me that Bybit is going to be Bybit is going to be making a Visa card, and how can you get your Visa cashback? By staking those BitDAO tokens. So BitDAO, and there's going to be even more updates, but I'm actually like this Visa card I'm allowed to say, but those other things I'm not allowed to say. They're coming so much more token utilities towards the already biggest decentralized anonymous organization, the DAO structure of BitDAO, that coin will be probably explode towards the moon. If you want to get your hands off the BitDAO token, check also Bybit. You can also spot trade on Bybit. So set up your account right now in the link description, because you're then also going to get that $4,100 deposit bonus. But besides that, I literally bought more than $50,000 yesterday of that BitDAO token, because I talked with the CEO and my trust of that project like shoot up like crazy. I personally think it can easily be a 2 to 3x in the coming 3 to 6 months, because that is when the next products are going to get released. So it's not necessarily a 1 or 2 year hold token. It's a token that I will be holding for the coming 3 to 6 months to make a very quick gain here, to maybe make literally $100,000 in profit. So quick tip for you guys out there, insider tip here, make sure to benefit from it right now. And of course, BitDAO is available on Bybit. So what are we seeing on Ethereum? I mean, this video is getting pretty long, but it is a lot of important information that I need to discuss with you guys out there. What is happening with Ethereum? Ethereum, of course, still trading in a symmetrical triangle, looking actually pretty strong here. We've been bouncing back from this upward sloping support line beautifully, and right now we're starting to be curving back up towards higher targets. We still have not been able to take out the previous high. If we can be taking out the previous high, we're probably going to be looking and aiming for targets around that $2,800 target. Looking forward towards what we're going to head towards, but yeah, Ethereum still has to be breaking this critical downtrend on the higher side for me to be flipping extremely bullish, of course. Daily time frame, we did broke the falling wedge structure inside of the falling wedge, actually. So that is actually looking pretty good already. Probably what I will be doing here is that I'm going to be taking a long position on Ethereum as soon as we do break out of this downward sloping trend line here. Probably going to take some profits on this downtrend over here and take full profits on my trade on the $3,200. Could be an approximately 20% trade here. If you want to be staying up to date on my trades, follow my Telegram, follow me on YouTube, and that's definitely the way to stay up to date. But it is actually looking like a pretty good setup here to take Ethereum towards the upside. So this was it on today's update video, guys. I will be back, of course, with more updates, first of all, on my Twitter page. But besides that, I will be also drop out more updates here on YouTube if there is, of course, a very important development across the market. So anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe towards this channel, because that will be absolutely amazing. Follow me on Twitter, because there I gave all kinds of market development updates here while I'm not live or uploading something on YouTube. So definitely make sure to check out. But thank you so much for watching. A little bit of a longer video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Peace out, guys. Enjoy your day.